Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my Project Pan finale. Now I've been really bad with this, like I haven't updated you in quite some time on my Project Pan, and yeah, I just had a feeling I was not making any progress and it wasn't going anywhere, so it was also not interesting to update you on anything. And yeah, overall there were other things that I wanted to post and Project Pan wasn't one of them. However, I have kept using the products that I had chosen out, and some of them I even circled back in this month, for example, with the changing of seasons and stuff. I do like to pull things in and out. So let's get into a roundup of this Project Pan. So one thing that is interesting is, first of all, to look at what I finished. I counted things up and I finished 14 items on my list. So with the goal being 21, maybe, it's 2021 and there's a nice group of girls on Instagram doing finish 21 in 2021. I didn't manage. I finished 14 and I decluttered 5, and one of them being, for example, the MAC blot powder. I had a pan in there, it was old, and I decluttered it. That's all fine. Two declutters were, for example, mascara minis that I tried, I used, I hated the effect, and I'm not here to use mascaras that I don't like, especially minis that I got for free. Another declutter was the Nabla Golden Beige Concealer, and that is because it's just too dark. I kept it to like dark and concealers that were too light, but it's pointless. I decluttered that one, and that's about it. But I finished a ton of stuff. I finished a concealer, I finished a brow pencil, I finished a brow gel, I finished a ton of hair stuff, and body care. And that is a little bit the, I think, theme is that I don't finish a lot of makeup. If I finish makeup, it's brow stuff, mascaras. Here I didn't count as how many mascaras I finished, but these were the items that I finished in my Project Pan. And I do finish hair stuff, I do finish body stuff, but makeup and skincare I do, depending, not everything. We'll see in a moment. But yeah, it's actually quite satisfying to see. So maybe it is a nice thing to do for next year as well, to put in body care and hair care, because those are things that, for example, sit in my drawer for a long time if I don't focus on them, and I can actually go through them because I use one product at a time, whereas makeup, it's much harder. And there's much more product, and I don't wear makeup every single day since I don't work every single day, or I don't go out when I don't work because COVID and lockdown, you know, the usual. Let's go through the items in this Project Pan. I had my primer for the year was the Burberry Glow Luminizing, what is it called? Fresh Glow Nude Radiance. And I started quite high up and I am down here at the last little line. I pulled it back out this month because I also pulled out a foundation this month that I like to mix with this one. Now, I think I should pass this one along, but then again, I don't know who would enjoy it. And this is a like highlight, like glowy primer, and I mix it in with a foundation. It's really pretty, and I use it mainly to yeah, thin it down. It's nothing like Charlotte Tilbury or Auric. It's just, this is much thinner, more of a glow than a shimmer. It's really subtle, but really pretty. So I'm gonna keep it to finish the next item, which is my Double Wear Estée Lauder Double Wear Foundation, which, oh my god, look, you guys, can you see how low I am? It's amazing. I am so happy. I will finish this one and I will keep using it. This one is at, what is it, 89 grams. And last time I used it in April, it was 91 grams. So in the time in between when I pulled this one out of my Project Pan to use something else, and now that I brought it back in, I have been using it quite a bit. So I am confident, and this is going to be my focus, to finish this one this winter, because I'm not gonna pull it again until the next year, so I'm gonna put an effort into finishing this one. Funny enough, I don't have it on today because I have the Fenty Skin Tint on today. I like skin tints, but I must say this foundation lasts on me the best of all that I have. I don't know. I want to finish this one and then maybe purchase the Lisa Eldridge, but I also have a Nabla one to go through. So I might go through the Nabla one first and then purchase the Lisa Eldridge, but this one lasts on me so well. It was quite refreshing when I pulled it back out, and I had a base that lasted all day. And I'm talking work days that start at 8 in the morning, and I remove my makeup at 10 in the evening. Yeah, that works very well. The other foundation in my project pan was my Dior Backstage, and this was the one that I pulled in spring and summer to use because it's a lighter coverage, the color is darker, and I'm halfway through. So I am right here, and yeah, it's 3 years old. Next year it will be the 4th year that I use it, but I don't care. As long as it smells good and it doesn't give me a reaction, I want to try to finish it. It's a really good foundation. I don't see why not. So I'm gonna keep using this one. I marked it for the end of the year, and I think this is the amount that I used up this year, possibly. And that's not a lot. But the spring and summer, I also just had a baby and I wasn't working, so I wasn't really wearing makeup at all. My concealer that I had in my project pan for the year, I had finished the NARS Canal concealer. I finished it quite some time ago, and I think at the end of August or September. I will put something else for the next year for sure. And powder, as I mentioned, I decluttered the MAC blot powder, and I've been focusing since June on the Nabla Close-Up Setting Powder. And I'm nowhere near finishing it, but I might be close to a pan. I don't know, there's quite a dip in the center, and I like this powder, and I'll just keep using it, I think. This one now weighs 57.7, and since the last update at the end of August, I actually used about a gram. So there's hope. There's a ton of product. There's 11 grams in here. These, I should know not to buy powders. I was about to buy a powder today, the NARS Crystal powder, but I didn't because I remembered I have this one and a new blot powder to finish. So hold on to the horses. Hold on to the horses. For bronzer, this year was the first year I put in a bronzer, and I put in my Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel. So I use this one quite a lot. It's a bit full of brush hair, so please, I don't know, pardon me for that, but that's just normal use. And as you can see, I've gone through all of the relief. Like this one comes at like a little turd when that is poured, and I've gone through the whole relief. There's a dip in there. I don't think I'm close to panning it at all. There's 30 grams of product in here, and I used, it's now 129, and I started it at 132, I want to say. So I used 3 grams of product in the whole year. It seems to me that I put it in February. So in the whole year, I used 3 grams of it, 1/10. It will last me 10 years. This is going to be a challenge, but I love this bronzer so much that I don't mind. It might not be in my project pan next year because I've seen that I will never finish it, even if I use it a lot. And I have a lot of bronzers that have been a little bit neglected because I focused on this one so much, and at this point I don't want those to go to waste completely unused to focus on this one, which will anyways go bad before I get to finish it because it's huge. So yeah, I might take it out, but I love this one, and it was a good experience to try to use it, pan it at least, focus on it, that is the word. I have an eyeshadow primer that I've had since October 2019, so I used it the whole of 2020 and the whole of 2021. this is quite crazy. It's finished now. I think I can get 1 or 2 more uses out of it, but I'm calling it quits. And it ends at 6.62 grams, and it started at 13.87. So I will say goodbye to my Milani eyeshadow primer and move on to other things. I am quite shocked that I have it since October 2019. This is honestly ridiculous. October 2019, and it was in my project pan all last year, and it's now finished officially. We talked about mascara. Let's talk about brow color. I finished my Colourpop micro brow pencil in this project pan, and the next item that was in there was my dip brow pomade. And I mean, there's a big pan in there. I am very happy. I also have the feeling that I'm extending the pan by just shoving product on the side, but that's how I pick up product. I don't know if you can see that there's a little bit of a ridge on the side where product is pushed. This one is still working, and I'm gonna keep using it. I like it. I have it on today. I like the effect that it has on my brows. I was very tempted to buying a new one actually, because this one is, oh goodness, maybe I really should. It's 5 or 6 years old. Okay, so we are deciding now, this one goes in the trash and I'm buying a new one because I really love it and I use it and I'm very happy with it. So I prefer this one to the Nabla one, I must say. Color-wise, it fits me better. I have the color chocolate, and consistency-wise, I also like it a bit better. I can get better hair strokes. So yeah, we're tossing this one. I guess it counts as a declutter, and purchasing a new one. It was on sale for Black Friday for 15 euros, and I should have bought it then. Let's see what sale I can get it now. That is the promise that we're doing here, is not to buy it full price because I don't need it. So I shouldn't. It's not like it's the only brow product that I have in my collection. I finished a brow gel this year. I am now using 2 other ones that I want to finish, and that will probably go. Those will probably go next year in my project pan. Then I had the brilliant idea to have a lip pencil in there. This is 951 by Colourpop, and I must say I actually used a lot of it. So this is an unsharpened Colourpop pencil, and I used quite a bit of mine actually. So yeah, I used it this year. I actually had put it in my project pan because I thought the color didn't suit me. It was too gray. And instead I've been enjoying it. It's been keeping me from buying Endless Cacao by Makeup Forever that everybody raves about. It's not the same color at all, but it's even less gray than that one and a little bit more nude. Maybe I should swatch it. It's a nice shade of nude. It's a bit gray. It's warm. I don't know. It works for me. I like it, but I haven't been focusing on it specifically, and that's fine. I see that every year I try to put either a lipstick or some color cosmetics in here in the project pan, and I don't really focus on it that much because I like to vary my colored cosmetics. I don't want to focus on one thing only. I want to wear the lipstick that makes me feel the best that day. Oh, this year, talking about lipsticks, I had put in MAC Diva in there because I had 2. I had a closed MAC Diva in a limited edition packaging, which is gorgeous, and I have an open one that was my original. But again, I like to vary my lip shades, and yeah, I focused on it a little bit. I used it a little bit. I even used it as a blush at the beginning of the year. I was so motivated, and then I stopped because, especially with the nice weather, I don't wear colors that are like MAC Diva, which is quite a deep red. So I abandoned that one, and that's okay. I finished a lip balm this year. It's almost finished actually. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to finish it. This is the Deciem Petrowhat in coconut milk. It is a very, very thin gel lip balm, and I don't love it, but I have it here on my makeup desk, so I wear it every morning before starting to do my makeup. I put on this, then I put on my eyeshadow primer, and then I start. And it's almost finished. I am going to finish this one and move on to the next. but I've been using different lip balms depending on where I am, of course. Like this one lives here, but I have one on my bedside table and I have one downstairs. I have the Laneige one downstairs that I also wanted to finish, but I didn't manage. For hair care, you've seen all the products that I finished. There were some curl creams, oils. The last item that was running still was this guy right here, the Briogeo Curl Charisma Frizz Control Gel. And I finished it. It's great, it's finished. I finished it, I think, was it November? Yeah, I'm happy that it is gone. I did not love it. It didn't give me any hold, or not enough hold, and I have other things that I bought this year that I'm excited to start, but first I need to finish what I have open. So expect more hair care in my project pan next year, but this one was the last one and it's now finished. I finished 2 body scrubs last year, the Soap and Glory Sugar Crush and the Lush Mamma Mia. Both finished. Was happy with that because I had them for a while, and somehow the one thing I was buying a lot of was body scrubs, and I don't even use them that much. I don't know, it's very weird for me to have so many body scrubs. Anyways, I think I still have one open and one unopened, which is still crazy, and I haven't bought any this year. And finally, I had a lot of face masks to be finished, to be used, and I did finish my Origins Ginseng Mini, that was the peel off mask, and I did finish my Paula's Choice Hydrating overnight mask. That was the last one open, I believe, but I finished it, I don't know, I want to say in October or so. So those ones are done. I still have the Pixie Rose Flash Balm. This one I'm just gonna throw out. I don't use it, I don't love it, I don't understand it. I tried my best. It went from, I started at 41 grams and it's now down to 32, so I used 8.5 or 32 point something, 8.5 grams I used. And you can see that I did use it, but there's still lots to go. This one is quite old and I just don't understand it. So I'm gonna toss this one. I don't even feel like I should pass it along, is what I mean. And a mask that I didn't even get to is the Boscia Luminizing Black Mask, but this is a mini that is also many years old. 2017 I think this is from, but it's literally still sealed, so it might still be good. And I'm gonna try it once I finish a few more things. I'm gonna try this one out and use it, try to finish it. And that is the end of my project pan for 2021. I think it went okay. I'm happy to see that I finished or decluttered a lot of items. I guess I need to add this one to the declutter and this one to the finished, which means I finished 15 and decluttered 6, which brings me to my 21 items out of my collection for 2021. Yay, it's called creative accounting or innovative accounting. And you don't want to use it in actual accounting. But yeah, I think that is a good end of this project pan. I am very excited for finishing a few items that are almost there, that like the foundation and the primer and the lip balm, for example. And yeah, I'm excited. There's more for next year, other things that I've found in my collection during my declutter videos that I know I love and I want to finish. So I'll get back to you with an introduction to my 2022 project pan in the new year. For now, enjoy the 1,000 videos that I'm making these days. I just realized that I was very late with starting with my year-end type of videos. So they're all coming to you, bam, 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 one after the other. Take your time. During the holidays, I watch a lot of YouTube and I really enjoy having nice long videos to watch. So I hope you do too. And if you do, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. There's more content coming. I'm trying to do every day so that I can fit all the videos that I have in my head. And yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.